arrows, clearly confidently as a team. Were you confident, yes or no?
Yes.
So how come I can take a completely group of competent people and make it completely incompetent? What happened? Extra instructions, was that?
It was unnatural.
It's unnatural. Why is it unnatural?
Because you spend your whole life learning one thing, and it's always that way, and then to do the opposite.
Right. We're fighting for alignment. We're fighting for balance. Our brains do not work that way, do they? We can't say this and act like this, or act like this and try and justify it with words like this. Boy, that doesn't sit well with any of us. When I work with manufacturing companies, one of the things that used to frustrate people the most is when they would be judged and pushed on quality until the end of the month. And then at the end of the month, to ship it anyways because we have to hit our numbers. And they're going, what? Like, what's important here? And it creates confusion. I mean, and the funny thing about this is it doesn't matter how hard you want to beat it. It's hard, right? Because you're sitting there, you're watching the group change, and suddenly it went from the smooth movements to chaos, right? And as you're thinking, I've got this one figured out, I'm going to go left, you go left, the person next to you comes into you, you both stop, you stand up, you go, were you right or was I right? See, it creates confusion in there. And eventually when you begin to see some of the back of the room, and it's normal, they do this. Stupid kid. I'm not playing this stupid game. And why are they saying that? Because they know they can't beat the game. Right? They can't win. Kick-ass companies help their people win. They make it easy to win. Because when you think about what's going on here, this model is simple. It said potential minus interference equals performance. Did you have potential? Yes, you demonstrate that in rounds 1 and 2. No problem with being able to do that. What I did is threw interference at you, didn't I? That's all that I did. Put a little bit of interference, which caused you to doubt yourself, right? Who caused you to doubt the person next to you, which created frustration because now we can't win anymore, which causes people to get disengaged, but they still will show up because we're here, and all that's existing, but don't ever lose sight of the fact that potential is always there. Because the minute I eliminated the interference, the minute I said, let's yell the direction and move in the direction, did you feel the relief in the energy in this room? It was something like, left, right, and you look at me in the eyes saying, how dare you ask me to do that? Because the fact is, it's about winning. That's what we're trying to do. How many people bowl or used to bowl? When I was young, I was in the middle of 3 boys, right? Being in the middle of 3 boys, we were very competitive. My parents, I was born and raised in Burlington, Ontario. My parents used to take us down to Burlington Bowl. When they got us to Burlington Bowl, they got us all suited up. And the first thing they asked for was the gutter guards, or the bumpers. Remember what those are? Anybody not heard of a gutter guard or bumper before? All right, so the purpose of a gutter guard or bumper is they put these barriers, basically, in the gutter, so that the ball cannot go in the gutter, will always go down the lane and hopefully be able to hit the pin, right? So it just protects you from failing. That's what it does. Because they knew us as 3 boys. We were very competitive. They also know that we went to go bowling, and we hit a couple gutter balls somewhere along the way, they would see this. This is a stupid game! Right? And then we'd want to quit. My parents knew that we had potential as young athletes. But performance, they said, is easy. All you need to do is throw the ball and knock down those pins. The more you knock them down, the better your score will be. So they talked to us. And then we started to bowl. And as we started to bowl on our skill build, then they eventually removed the gutter guards, and we learned how to play the game. Isn't that what business is all about? If you want your people to exceed customers' expectations, to create raving fans, then you need to put in gutter guards or bumpers to help them understand how to perform to make that happen. How to build value in there. How they're supposed to interact with one another. That's all that is. We put in gutter guards. And then as their skill develops, you begin to remove the gutter guards because there's more that they can offer at that point. But our job is to help people win. Because can you imagine, and I'm a firm believer in this, we talk about this in our organization all the time. We believe that we build happy families. Now that's kind of a strange thing from a training and consulting company, where we do business analytics, we do all sorts of stuff, right? How do you build happy families? The way that we build happy families, and the way that you build happy families, is that you can help your people win. At the end of the day, after working, you can look in the mirror and say, I just had a great day. I just made a difference for myself, and for the team, or for a client. If they feel good about what they just did, they bring their best self home, don't they? And when they bring their best self home, who benefits from that? It's their family. But I also know, because I've been in business long enough, to know that if people are not engaged in what they do, and they don't like what they do, when they come home, the people that suffer the most is also their family. And I'm not saying physically they suffer that. But I am saying that if I'm not having a good day when I go home, I'm not open to, with my kids suddenly, I'm less patient because they're annoying me because the noise is just a little bit louder. Or I want to be left alone for 20 or 30 minutes because I don't want to engage with them because I'm just frustrated about the day. But you realize how important a role that you play in building a happy family, creating happy families, just by creating the environment for people to feel great, by putting in barriers, bumpers, and gutter guards to help them win. So at the end of the day, they win. Look at the future. I mean, what a beautiful story that you shared. You help somebody win and build a great future. You should look in the mirror today when you get home and say, hopefully I influence a whole bunch of other people to do the exact same thing. Because isn't that what we do? And why this is so important, and I spend a lot of time on this, is that that's what legendary leaders are all about. Legendary leaders can see the greatness in those around them, but absolutely lost the ability to see the greatness in themselves. Because we see beyond all the other stuff. That's why we're leaders. We're willing to become vulnerable to help other people succeed because we believe that they build happy families, building a happier community. We know that we play a huge role and make a difference in making that happen. And one of the quotes that I've got, if you ever come to the office, I'd love to show it to you, but I'd love it for you here as well. I share it with everybody because it's just, Marianne Williamson did such an incredible quote. And I read it every day, and it always means something different when I read it. But what she said was that our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. She said that our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. She said it's our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. She goes on to say, we ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? She said, who are you not? Your playing small doesn't serve the world well. There's nothing in life about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. You're put on this earth to manifest that greatness. And it's not just in you, it's in everybody. As you let your own light shine, you unconsciously give other people permission to do the same thing. As you are liberated from your fear, your presence automatically liberates others. What a quote. I would challenge you to read that every single day. Because I'm telling you, the thing that people are afraid of so much is about how great they can be with the changes everything. So they conform to mediocrity. They conform to complacency. They conform to comfort zone, even though they're not happy. I think that when we bring the best part of ourselves forward, we encourage other people to bring the best selves of themselves forward. That's when all the things begin to fire all at the same time. That's how we choose to build these kick-ass companies. So I do think as legendary leaders, it's a twofold process. Number one, we got to make sure we understand the why and the mojo. And then at the same time, we have to build the support, the environment, the climate, so people say, I'm all in! Isn't that what you want? You know, people show up and say, I'm in! I'm there for you! I got your back! I will deliver this why, because I believe in this why. That's what we have to do. That's what kick-ass organizations do. Everybody's always worried about the bottom line and driving things through, but the bottom line is impacted by why you choose to show up every single day. And by surrounding yourself of people who are willing to do the exact same thing. And they may not see it right away because they've lost seeing that ability, but you have it because you're leaders. And you see the potential in other people, but you have got to pull it out of them. You have got to create the environment to allow that to happen. It will not happen by chance. It will only happen by choice. And so as we do that, we start asking, and why this is so important is because I look at what makes up a life. And when I think about what makes up a life, I've asked people before, I said, if today was your last day on earth, 5 o'clock, you know you're done. That's pretty boring. But you're done. Guaranteed you're done. What would you regret? What would you have regretted if today was your last day? You know for sure it's your last day on earth. What would you have regretted not doing? You know what I always hear? It's always around two things. I always hear people start talking about the fact that I wish I spent more time with so-and-so. Right? I got so busy, got in the way. Or they say, I wish I did this. I always wanted to swim with the dolphins and I was really wrong. Right? So it's always around two things. It's always around relationships, and it's always around experiences. That's what makes up life. That makes up everybody's life. So wouldn't that be important then, if you want to be that kick-ass organization, to make sure that you're incorporating relationships and experiences into the workplace. Okay? Now, why is this so important? Because we are funniest human beings, aren't we? We're so predictable. More predictable than people give us credit for, right? So when you think about that, here's what happens with a relationship. If Wendy and I have a relationship, a positive relationship, we like working with one another, then that's going to influence the experiences that we have, right? So in other words, if we like one another, then we're going to go out of our way to make sure each other has a really good day. We're going to have positive experiences. But here's also the fact, is that Wendy and I struggle and we don't like one another, how much do I bet that we go out of our way to find reasons to justify that as well? Right? So we're going to find reasons to have bad days to go home, and I can go home to my wife's house. Like, who did she get, right? Which I have no complaint with that, right? By the way, in psychology, that's known as defense Franklin. Right? So that if I have good thoughts about you, I'm going to justify it through the experiences. If I have bad thoughts about you, then I'm going to try and justify it as well, vice versa. And that came out in wartime, so that people have to go to war and have to fight, kill somebody they'd never met before. Then that's why they told up stories about people, so they could justify, they had to make sure that they hated them before they could justify what they were about to do. Funny how psychology works, right? And so, but think about it on the reverse. What if you and I then learned how to build positive experiences, the examples I was talking to you guys earlier? What if we found reasons to pull people together to create positive experiences without then influence the way they looked at one another from a relationship end? These two things go hand in hand. We're always trying to, my daughter, she works for us, beautiful, bright, just incredibly young lady. She lost a friend that she was 25 years old, who was killed in a sea wreck. And it wasn't that long ago, it was 5 or 6 weeks ago. First thing my daughter did after she got to be completely devastated is she says, you know what, she said, he was, the best thing about him, he just loved life. And she goes, I think I'm not loving life the way I should. And I said, what's that mean? She goes, I'm going on a trip. I said, that's good. Who do you go with? She goes, nobody. What? She goes, I want to scare myself. I want to do a solo trip. I want to go and just go meet people. I want to put myself in that situation to figure it out. Now, my daughter's pretty, you know, a very outgoing person, but there's certain things that, like a lot of people struggle with, is you're going to a restaurant all by themselves and eating alone. What will people think of sitting there by myself? I was told, I said, well, my money's as good as anybody else's. I'm going to eat wherever I want, right? So I talked to her a little bit, coached her a little bit about what to expect. And she had literally booked her vacation within 2 weeks, and she disappeared. She went down to the Dominican, and the first time it was a resort versus one of those all over, so she wanted some safety to it. And she came back, and she was updating us every day about the experiences, and she was meeting people. And in typical Hannah fashion, if you know my daughter, she's a klutz, and coming home from eating, and she walked along the pool, slipped and fell, dress, purse, everything in the pool. And she's telling me about this, and I'm just sitting there. She goes, "Man," I said, "Oh, what else happened?" Like, I mean, Hannah, this is you. I expect this from you. But what are you learning about yourself? You know, and then she started learning this great line. And when she met somebody, she'd sit down for a second, and she'd fight that urge to hide in the corner, and she'd go sit at a table, and she practiced one line. And I really, if you go on vacation, please try this one day, because it opened up everything. You know what she said? She'd look at somebody straight in the eyes after they introduced themselves, and she would say this: "So what's your story?" That's all she said. And she goes, "Dad, they did this." Because people were craving to talk about themselves. And she just went around and just kept saying, "What's your story?" And the more that she found about people's stories, the more her experience just changed throughout the entire vacation, to the point where she's already looking forward to her next one. So she went from being terrified to try something new to now being excited to be willing to do it again. And the whole catalyst was a question: what's your story? What if we showed that kind of interest in people? What if we start asking that question when a client walks through the door? Wouldn't it be just amazing to see what we have? Because you know what, a lot of us want to think that we are logical beings that have emotion. We're actually emotional beings that think. And we react to the emotion all the time. That's the first thing we begin to do. And the reason why this is important, when we look at something that's called relationship intelligence, by the way, I'm intentionally spelling this R-E-A-L, because I think that's the way relationships should be spelled. I think relationships should be real, they should be authentic. I hate a whole bunch of acquaintances. It doesn't make any sense. If you're going to have a relationship, go all in on it, right? And why this is important is that when we try to become kick-ass, or when we try to grow and change and become innovative, we have to work our way through this model, right? A lot of organizations try